In this next topic, it seems like the Tesla Cybertruck is about to roll out, and one analyst is saying that the price of it will be $49,990. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to S.E. Robinson Jr. on X for posting this news. Kelley Blue Book is expecting the Tesla Cybertruck to start at $50,000 to compete with the Ford F-150 Lightning, and federal and state incentives should apply. So this is an article from Forbes, actually, where they went into all the different details of the Tesla Cybertruck that is supposed to be coming out later this year. We know that there's a delivery event that's supposed to be coming out sometime. It's supposed to be in September, but most likely will be later this year, maybe even November or December. We know that there is a bunch of Cybertrucks that got delivered to Fremont. Shout out to the kilowatts. I count a total of 9 got delivered. But in terms of the pricing, this is where it gets pretty interesting. We've certainly thought it's going to be above like 60 to 70 to maybe even $80,000, because at that $80,000 price mark, it will be classified as a truck, and under $80,000, you'll still be able to get the $7,500 federal tax credit as long as the vehicle qualifies for the tax credit in itself, and of course as long as you qualify for the tax credit on top of that. So that's where I certainly have felt like the price would be $79,990, but Kelley Blue Book seems to think that it's going to be a lot less than this, maybe even $50,000 to $60,000. The reasoning because the Ford F-150 Lightning does have a lower trim version for the Pro version, I think, that starts around that same pricing. So it seems like Tesla and Elon will make some crazy moves and price the truck way under that. Because if we take a look at the initial pricing of what the Tesla Cybertruck was released out on that launch date, but what really was just an announcement day in 2019, the original price was $39,900 for a 250 mile range one, $50,000 for a dual motor one for 300 miles of range, and a tri-motor for $69,900. I really would hope they would still release both of these, or maybe even do some sort of cool feature with the range or something like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it, because currently the Model S and Model X have a limited range that some people are thinking that there might be a software unlock with that maybe later on, because it's the same exact battery. So maybe Tesla Cybertruck could do that same type of strategy to get more revenue as possible and charge a higher price while keeping it under the $80,000 mark MSRP for the $7,500 federal tax credit. But let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. We support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description.